Hi, Madam Landlady here. So today I want to talk to developers in Nigeria. Yeah. And in this video, I'm going to share with you 4 simple ways that you can make your real estate project more eco-friendly in Nigeria. Now, it looks like the last couple of videos I've been sharing, I've been talking to developers a whole lot more, and that's because developers are the real architects of society. Right? It's not enough to just build homes. We also need to start paying attention to the quality of life of the people who are going to reside in our building development, right? So a lot of our communities, our cities is choking under the weight of poor waste management, pollution, drainage issues, right? But the good news is that there are small changes that we can make as developers that can make massive difference. Right, so that's the reason why I'm talking to developers. If you're a developer, you're a landlord, you develop projects, let's have this conversation, because whatever it is that you build either improves or depletes the quality of life of citizens, of the people who live within your project. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 4 simple but powerful ways you can make your projects more eco-friendly without even breaking the bank, right? So once again, I'm Madam Landlady, and what do? I provide decent housing solutions, and I help you grow your net worth through investment in real estate, and also I advocate for more sustainable practices in our building development. So let's dive right into this video. What are the simple things you can do within your project right now, anywhere you are in Nigeria, anywhere you are in Africa, anywhere you are in the world? Number 1, integrate waste recycling in your estate design, because waste is the actual elephant in the room. The gutters are overflowing, plastic bottles are everywhere on the streets, waste bins are filled and they're overflowing. Many people are complaining that the city is smelling, literally. So what if your building projects are part of the solution instead of contributing to the problem? What can you do? So plant color-coded recycling bins within your estate. So you can have blue bins for plastic waste, you can have green bins for food waste, and you can have red or purple bins for every other kind of waste. So the idea is that when you see a blue bin, you drop plastic in that blue bin. When you see a green drum, a green bin, you dump your food waste in that one. When they see a purple bin, they can dump every other kind of waste in that purple bin. Now, to take it a step higher, you're going to partner with recycling initiatives. They're going to come in weekly or monthly to pick up this sorted waste, and they even pay you for it. There are recycling companies that collect waste, plastic, food waste, metals, and they even pay you for it. If we begin to do this, imagine the ripple effect in all our estates. You are not just managing waste, you are turning waste into wealth, because those people who come to pick up this waste materials, the plastic and all that, they recycle it and use them for other things. So you partner with them, they pay you for this waste they are collecting from your estate, right? Now your estate is cleaner for it, and you're also making money off the waste you are disposing. Now, there's something you're going to use that money for. It's not for you to spend it. I'll tell you what you're going to use that money for. Secondly, and that leads me to my second point. Now, the second thing you're going to do is to offer incentives to your estate residents. This will encourage them to embrace sustainable habits. A lot of Nigerians, let me not say Nigerians, a lot of people may not be motivated to drop plastic here, drop food waste here, but if you offer an incentive, a reward, they are going to be motivated to. And like I said, the average Nigerian or maybe African has not been properly educated to practice sustainable habits. But if you offer an incentive, it's a motivation for them. So you can tell your estate resident or your community resident that if they are providing this plastic waste and food waste, if they are dumping this waste appropriately in the bins you provided, these recycling initiatives that come to collect the waste and pay you for it, the money that is earned from this waste disposal can be used as subsidy for the residents on their service charge. So imagine you have tons and tons of waste that they have earlier disposed, and then the recycling companies come to collect all of this waste. They pay you for it. Now that money, whatever it amounts to, can be a subsidy for the residents. So when they are paying their monthly or their annual service charge, there's a subsidy on that amount of money for them. And I know that residents will be encouraged because they know, oh, if I'm disposing my waste properly, I get to pay less service fee. they'll be motivated to do that. They'll be motivated to dispose waste properly. It has to be an intentional and a collective effort if our community is going to be healthier and safer and cleaner for us to live in. Right? So that's two. The third thing you can do to make your estate more and more eco-friendly and healthy for your residents is to educate your residents. Educate them through community boards, through signage, through posters. Like I said earlier, the topic of sustainability is still at its infancy stage in Nigeria. We have a lot of education to do for people to adopt these practices. So one way you can do that is to paste posters. I know it looks like a classroom kind of teaching, but it works. You can paste posters to remind them. So things like, turn also within the streets, within the avenues, within your communities, you can paste posters saying, oh, dispose waste properly, turn off the lights when they are not in use water properly. All of these things, it educates our subconscious. So tomorrow when a neighbor, when one of the residents is about to leave the house, they will remember, oh, I have to turn off lights that are not in use. It's even a safety measure. Imagine having your lights on and then there's a power surge. So it has a ripple effect on every other part of our life. So educate them through signage, through posters, and then at several locations when you have these community meetings or landlords meeting or tenants meeting, however you do it, also emphasize on the need to dispose waste properly. Let the parents teach their children. Do you understand? So that the entire environment is cleaner. It has to be a collective effort, like I said. So plant all of these posters at various strategic points within your street, within your estate, so the residents can see it. It keeps them reminded and it promotes shared responsibility. I'm talking to you about 4 ways you can make your community, you can make your estate and your building development project more eco-friendly, more sustainable, more healthy to live in. And I've shared 3 different practical ways you can do that. Now, number 4. Fourth way you can do this within your project is to prioritize walkable estate layouts. Right? So have you ever seen estates where they place bicycles in several points within the estate? If you are in Lagos or Abuja, you would have seen some estates where at some point you will see bicycles packed in different positions within the estate. The first time I saw that, I was thinking it was on sale, until I learned that it's a sustainable city practice. The bicycles were not on sale. The idea is for the residents within these communities to use these bicycles to run small errands within the community. It will reduce our dependence on cars. Imagine you want to get to the gate or get down the street to just buy 1 or 2 things and you have to drive. And driving increases emissions, increases pollution in the environment. So the idea behind these bicycles was for it to just be at several points within the estate. And if you're going down the street, you can just pick one, drive that or ride down to get what you want to do, and then come back and then you park it there. So we see people using these bicycles within the community. I've also seen this within universities as well. Right? So property developers, there are companies that actually provide this bicycle services, right? I know a couple of them. I can link that in the description box, right? So you can check them out. So property developers, you can equally do this within your estate project. Put bicycles, encourage. It's even a physical fitness kind of activity. Imagine, people ride bicycles as a form of exercise, right? So you're not only reducing dependence on cars that produce emissions, you're also encouraging them to stay fit, however they want to take it. So I hope that these 4 simple and practical ways you can make your estates more eco-friendly, I hope it made sense to you. One community at a time, one city at a time, and Nigeria can become more eco-friendly and healthy for all of us. This planet, we only have one planet, and it's our responsibility to preserve it, to keep it healthy, to keep it safe, to keep it clean, not just for us who are here right now, but for generations who will come after us. So let's take responsibility, do the right thing. I really hope to see more and more developers rise to the occasion. I hope to see more developers begin to adopt these practices and for a more cleaner earth generally. And if you want to learn more eco-friendly practices you can adopt in your home, in your school, in your estate, I have a lot of videos on my YouTube channel that you can watch, learn from, and then you adopt these practices in your homes, in your offices, in your schools, in your estates. All right, so I hope you learned 1 or 2 things from this video. Do also like, drop a comment for me if you learned a thing or 2. If you have any idea you'd like to share, you can also share in the comment section, and then subscribe. Come back again next week for more and more educative videos like this. Once again, I'm Madam Landlady, and what do? I provide decent housing solutions. I help you grow your net worth through investment in real estate, and I advocate for most of the practices in our estate project. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.